What is accounting? Well, accounting consists of three basic activities. That is, accounting identifies business activities, then records those activities, and finally communicates those economic events to people outside the business who would be interested in the business. Now, the accountant must perform these activities: identify the business transactions, record the business transactions in a journal, classify business transactions in a ledger. We will learn in this course how to record and classify and summarize the business transactions in order to prepare accounting reports, such as the balance sheet and the income statement. Financial statements are used by people who are outside the business who want to decide whether to buy shares of that company and become shareholders, or there are those who are considering lending money to the business and they would become creditors of the business. There are also internal users of the company's financial statements. Managers in the marketing department may want to know how well the company is doing. In the finance department and human resource department, management in general want to know how the business is doing. Now, ask yourself, why are you taking a course in financial accounting? The answer is because when you learn accounting, you will be learning the language of business. You will understand the business terms that business people use. You are probably aware that business people, when they talk among themselves, use words that you are not familiar with. Where do these words come from? They come from the accounting profession. Why are these words different? Well, because they are not ordinary English words. They originate from over 500 years ago. They are Old Italian words. Like va capisci, you understand? Why are we using these words? It's because the father of accounting was a monk called Luca Pacioli. He was keeping the books for Venetian merchants, and he developed this system. He published his bookkeeping system in 1494, and it's exactly the same system we use today in business. He described how one should use journals and ledgers. He talked about assets and liabilities, income and expenses, and he summarized it in what he called the balance sheet and the income statement. Now, the business transactions that he recorded 500 years ago and the terms that he used, keep in mind he was Venetian and speaking the language at that time, are mostly the language that business people use today.